Listen, we've all been guilty of misplays. It happens to everybody. So don't feel guilty because even Yugi and Kaiba, who are regarded as some of the greatest duelists in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, are not totally above screwing up so badly that it leaves a stain on one of the best duels in the entire series. As a kid, I can never let this go, and now as an adult, I still question the logic behind this duel and how one card made two greats look like total idiots. The card I'm talking about is the trap card Life Shaver. You see, it was the Battle City semifinals, Yugi versus Kaiba, and the winner takes on Merrick in the finals of the tournament. You would expect that these two rivals fighting on such a grand stage, both with important things on the line, to duel flawlessly against one another, but for some reason, these two completely derped out and didn't even understand how to use a specific freaking trap card correctly. You see, things in a duel are going pretty smoothly until Kaiba attempts to summon his god card Obelisk the Tormentor.
Prepare to face my god card, Yugi. Not so fast! I use Life Force Sword to bind Obelisk from your hand for 3 turns!
Okay, perfect. Yugi has blocked the use of Obelisk, and now it is his turn. And it is on this turn, turn 5, that Yugi draws the card. The card that causes the most ridiculous lapse in logic from these two legends, make them look like low-rated duelists in dueling book. He draws the card Life Shaver. A card that, when activated, would discard cards from the opponent's hand equal to the amount of turns it was set. I don't know who keeps track of that, but it's one of those weird anime effects, but despite being a strange card, it's pretty simple to use. Now, this card is great for Yugi's current situation. Obelisk would be banished for 3 turns before returning to Kaiba's hand due to the Life Force Sword's effect. By setting Life Shaver now, Yugi could build up turns on it and potentially discard a lot of cards from Kaiba's hand, possibly even Obelisk when it returns to his hand, along with possibly other cards that Kaiba really needs in order to defeat Yugi. But no! The king of games is like, nah, I'll keep it in my hand instead of setting it. What the Hades is going on here? A card that becomes more effective the longer it's in play just sits in his hand. Why? But then Kaiba's like, if I can't use my god, I'll take yours instead.
I activate Lullaby of Obedience. Run your god card, Yugi. No way, Kaiba, I activate Exchange. Give me my shit back. Fine, take Slifer back. Now I'll take a card from you. Oh damn, I left Life Shaver in my hand. I hope Kaiba doesn't take that card. Oh shit, is that Life Shaver? Mine.
Yes, Yugi left Life Shaver in his hand. In case you didn't remember, Slifer gains attack equal to the number of cards in your hand, and Yugi just left Life Shaver, a card that discards cards from the opponent's hand, in his hand to possibly be taken by Kaiba by the effect of his own exchange card. Why in the heck did he keep Life Shaver in his hand before using exchange? Heck, he should have had that card set when he drew it 2 turns ago. I can't even understand this level of stupidity, but it doesn't end there, because Kaiba, who took Life Shaver, knowing full well it can help him beat Slifer, refuses to set the card. It is at this point where I am like, what in the actual hell is happening? Do any of them understand how that card works? Now moving forward to turn 9. Mind you, Kaiba got Life Shaver on turn 6 and didn't set it the turn he got it. So if he set it his last turn, he would be able to discard 1 card from Yugi's hand. Yugi summons his god card with 3000 attack to face off against XYZ Dragon Cannon that has 2800 attack. But Yugi is wary of Life Shaver being set and discarding a card from his hand. No freaking kidding, you mean now Yugi's afraid of the card that specifically counters Slifer, a card that he let Kaiba have? Also, if Yugi set Life Shaver when he was supposed to, then he would have discarded Kaiba's entire hand by now, or could have even waited until next turn when Obelisk returns to Kaiba's hand to discard that as well. But too bad Yugi doesn't know how to use his own card. But Yugi is like,
whatever, Slifer attack! You activated my trap card, Interdimensional Matter Transporter. Wait, he didn't use Life Shaver?
yes, Kaiba still hasn't set Life Shaver. If he did, Slifer would have 2000 attack and would have been defeated by XYZ Dragon Cannon. What is happening here? Oh, and then Yugi sets a pot of greed. Excuse me? If Yugi thought Kaiba possibly had Life Shaver set, then why wouldn't he activate Pot of Greed before attacking? Slifer would have had 4000 attack before Life Shaver reducing Yugi's hand by 1, meaning Slifer with 3000 attack would still beat Dragon Cannon and not risk destruction. Yugi was literally relying on Kaiba being an idiot, and the gamble paid off. Next turn, Kaiba summons Obelisk to face off against Slifer, and I know what some of you are thinking at this point, trying to justify the stupidity of Kaiba, maybe thinking he wanted this from the beginning. Kaiba, being egotistical, wanted to beat Yugi in a god versus god battle. If that was true, then why would he use Lullaby of Obedience to take Slifer in the first place? And if you think this is a 4D chess move by Kaiba thinking Yugi would have exchange, then why did he try to put an end to this duel early on and attempt to summon Obelisk on turn 4? Also, upon starting this tournament, Kaiba did so knowing Yugi did not have a god card, so he full well had intentions of beating Yugi regardless if he had a god card or not. This makes no sense on how you try to justify it. Eventually, Slifer and Obelisk destroy each other after Yugi raises Slifer's attack to 6,000 thanks to Card of Sanctity, but Kaiba finally uses Life Shaver to discard 2 cards from Yugi's hand, resulting in a draw between the gods who both have 4,000 attack. Mind you, the gods destroy each other on turn 14, and Kaiba got Life Shaver on turn 6, meaning he only set Life Shaver 2 turns ago. If he set it the turn he got it, Yugi would have discarded his whole hand, resulting in Obelisk beating Slifer. You see, this is why Kaiba deserves to be on my bad rivals list, because even when his rival misplays, he still can't win because he plays even worse. Leave it to Kaiba to always try to one-up Yugi, even in the crappy plays department. Well, now that the Life Shaver debacle is over, at least everything is good from there. Well, except this part.
I activate the Flute of Summoning Dragon. Now I have 3 blue eyes, Yugi. Attack! What am I gonna do to survive this turn? Wait, I got it!
Yugi, what the hell is Red Eyes doing on the field?
Don't you remember, Kaiba? Your flute works on both of our hands.
No, Yugi, that's not how my card works. And
Even if it did, I'm declaring attacks already. You can't just now remember to do something from 5 minutes ago. Too bad, Kaiba. Now there are 4 dragons on the field. Dark Paladin is even stronger than before and strong enough to defeat you.
Stop playing, Yugi. This is just straight up cheating.
Nope, totally illegal now. Dark Paladin, kill Kaiba so he can never tell anyone about this.
I hate you. This is the best worst duel I've ever seen. I love this duel. It is exciting, competitive, and there were huge stakes for both Kaiba and Yugi. But I'll call a spade a spade. This duel's greatness was built on the back of questionable plays that, if either Kaiba or Yugi utilized Life Shaver correctly, would have drastically changed the makeup of this epic duel. But that's all I gotta say today. This was weighing on my mind for years, and finally I have a platform to address this duel that is regarded as one of the best of all time. But regardless of being considered one of the best duels of all time, it is also riddled with some of the most illogical things I've ever seen in Yu-Gi-Oh! More than attacking the moon. We all agree that's crazy, but this was actual misplays. Attacking the moon was actually built into the system. For some reason Yugi could do something like that. This is just 2 duelists who have so much on the line, not understanding that they could beat each other just by utilizing one single card correctly, and none of them can do it. So please don't feel bad next time you screw up and you're in a big tournament or you're playing on Match Duel, because remember, even with the world at stake, Yugi doesn't even know how to use his own card. It is ridiculous. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, got a nice laugh out of it, or maybe even kind of got a realization that one of your favorite duels had some of the craziest plays in it. Trust me, it's okay. I still love this duel, even though it is ridiculous on all accounts. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and I want to see you guys, like I said, in that comment section, but being pretty respectful to one another. Please, we're all Yu-Gi-Oh fans here, card game fans, anime fans. There's no reason to try to rip each other's head off. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Peace out.